The book today is called Hodge the Hedgehog. Hodge the Hedgehog hogged the hedge. He didn't like to share. The other creatures thought him rude, but Hodge just didn't care. Hodge guarded his door to make quite sure none came in his hedge. Night and day Hodge hogged away. His nerves were right on edge. His eyelids drooped, his shoulders stooped. Hodge could not go on. He thought it best to take a rest, but who should come along? It was a grey mouse in search of a house, and he stopped at Hodge's door. "What a fine hedge," he declared from the edge. "Is there room inside for one more?" "Why should I share?" huffed Hodge with a glare. "Hogging's what hedgehogs are for. Now, I must go to bed," poor Hogger Hodge said, and he shooed Mouse away from the door. But while Hodge slept, Mouse softly crept to peep inside the hedge. "What a huge place! There's so much space! How odd that Hodge hogs at the edge." "Poor Hodge must be lonely," said Mouse, "and if only he realised that sharing is fun." Then he had an idea. "I could make it nice here, but how will I get it all done?" So he called Marvin Mole, who told Vernon Vole, who passed on the news to Bill, who told Harry Hare the others were there, and Hedge House began to fill. One by one they joined in the fun, and still Hodge made no sound. They polished and rubbed and painted and scrubbed and hung pictures all around. They swept Hodge's floor, mended his door, and cleaned his plates and cups. And last but not least, they prepared a fine feast, and then woke Hodge Hedgehog up. "My hedge!" Hodge cried when he saw them inside, and he haughtily huffed at each one. But after a while he gave a big smile when he saw all the work that they'd done. For to have them inside was quite nice, he decided. Perhaps his hedgehogging was wrong. Hodge Hedgehog agreed it was time indeed for his Hodgehogger days to end. "The more the merrier," Hodge Hedgehog said. And Hodge never hedgehogged again. All right, so after we've just finished reading the book Hodge the Hedgehog, I thought I might put up on the board some of our words from this book from our sound of the week. We've got two sounds this week. We've got h and j. H and j. Now, I made a list of some h and j sounds that I found in this book. I wonder if you watched the video back, if you could find some h and j words before we start our list. I'm going to show you the words that I found, and I wonder if you can remember hearing those in the book as well. So under the h sound, we have Hodge, hedgehog, hedge, he, him, hogged, house, huffed, huge, here, and how. And under our j sounds, we have just, jumped, and joined. Now, there's another tricky little sound here, and it says j, but it's not spelt with a j. It's spelt with a D-G-E, and these three letters make the sound j. And I found some words in the book here that have the j sound spelt with a D-G-E. And there's some of them on the front cover. Hodge, H-O-J, What about edge? Edge. What about hedgehog? Hedgehog. And the word hedge. Edge. So these letters D, G, E actually don't say D, G, E. They actually say J. So another way to spell the sound J is using D, G, E. Sounds pretty tricky, but when you try and use your spelling choices, have a think. Is it spelt with a J or is it spelt with a D, G, E? And that says J. Maybe you've got a book at home that you could look at and see if you can find any words that start with H or have the H sound in them, or any words in your book that might contain the sound J. Maybe you could have a look today in a book at your house. All right, see you later.